Please see here, sir. We are going to discuss a very important concept called as allegations. Most of the people will find this topic to be very difficult, but let us see how beautifully and how easy we can make this concept in solving problems which has been asked in some of the previous year examinations also. Now listen carefully. Before we actually understand the concept of allegations, first I would like to revisit one of the problem which we have discussed in mixtures. After this mixture concept, I will come back to the topic of allegations and I will try to explain the difference between mixtures and allegations. Now listen carefully, sir. If you remember carefully, I did this in my mixtures. One of the problem what I took in mixtures is 63 rupees per kg, 68 kgs is mixed with 81 rupees per kgs, 85 kgs, 63 rupees per kg, 68 kgs of apples costing 63 rupees per kg is mixed with 85 kgs of apples costing 81 rupees per kg. What is the average cost price of the resultant apples per kg? This was one of the questions which I have already explained in my mixtures class. Sir, why are you taking this problem once again in allegation? There is a link which I want to develop between mixtures and allegation. Kindly listen to that link carefully, sir. Now, what I can say is, here the price is nothing but 63 for the first parameter. I will call that price as P1. Here the price for the second parameter is P2. I will call it as P2, which is 81 in my example. 68 kgs is the first quantity, which is nothing but Q1. 85 kgs is the second quantity, which is nothing but Q2. If I put it in a different diagram on my right side of the screen, instead of 63 I am writing P1, instead of 68 I am writing Q1, is mixed with price of the second quantity is P2 and quantity 2 is named as Q2. Now, how did I find average in this case? Average, how did I find is 63 rupees per kg, 68 kgs. It is 63 times of 68 plus 81 rupees per kg, 85 kgs. It is 81 times of 85 divided by 68 plus 85. This is what I did in my problem solving. Same analogy I will implement here also. Instead of writing it as average, I will call it as a small letter p. Small letter p is nothing but my average. So this is 63 into 68. Here in this case it is P1 into Q1 plus 81 into 85. In this case it is P2 into Q2 divided by 68 plus 85, which is nothing but Q1 plus Q2. Same thing what I explained in mixtures, I am doing it here also. If I cross multiply to the left hand side, P into Q1 plus Q2, PQ1 plus PQ2, right hand side is P1 Q1 plus P2 Q2. P1 Q1 plus P2 Q2. If I take a common factor, here it is PQ1, here it is P1 Q1, shift it to the left hand side. This second term shift it to the right hand side. So this becomes PQ1 minus P1 Q1 is equal to P2 Q2 minus PQ2, right? P2 Q2 minus PQ2. If I take a Q1 common factor in this case, this becomes P minus P1. If I take a Q2 common factor in this case, this becomes P2 minus P, right? It becomes P2 minus P. Shift this Q2 to the right hand side. It becomes Q1 divided by Q2. Shift this P minus P1 to the left hand side. Here it is P2 minus P divided by P minus P1. Very important concept, very important analogy. Q1 by Q2 is nothing but P2 minus P divided by P minus P1, where Q1 and Q2 are nothing but quantity 1 and quantity 2 respectively. Now everyone listen carefully, sir. I will explain you the difference between mixtures and allegations. Can I say that in mixtures, price of the first product is given, price of the first product is given, quantity of the first parameter is given, price of the first product is given in mixtures, first quantity is also given in mixtures, and price of the second product is given in mixtures, second quantity is also given in mixtures. P1 is given, Q1 is given, P2 is given, Q2 is given. These are all given in mixtures. What is that you need to find in mixtures? You need to find the average cost price of the resultant apples per kg. This is nothing but mixtures. But in alligations, alligation is the reverse process of mixture. In alligation, price of the first parameter is given. Price of the second parameter will also be given. In mixtures, the average price will be asked, but in alligation, average price will be given. You need to find the ratio in which the two products are mixed. Q1 by Q2 ratio is given by highest minus average, P2 minus P divided by average minus lowest, P minus P1. Proof also I have given it in the previous slide very clearly. That means in mixtures, prices of two parameters are given. Ratio in which the two parameters are mixed, that also will be given. Q1 by Q2 also will be given. You need to find the average cost price. But in alligation, prices of two parameters will be given. Average price will be given. You need to find the ratio in which the two parameters are mixed. That is the only difference between mixtures and alligations. Whatever is given in mixtures will be asked in alligations. Whatever is asked in alligations or whatever is given in alligations will be asked in mixtures. If you observe carefully, this is a problem on mixtures. By using the concept or the problem of mixtures, I derived a problem or the corollary for alligation. That means they both are absolutely the same thing. There is no difference between both of them. The only difference what I can say here is, according to this screen, is whatever is given in mixtures will be asked in alligation. That means whatever is given, that means Q1 and Q2 ratio is given in mixtures. That is something which will be asked in alligations. Whatever is given in alligation, that means average price is given in alligations, that will be asked in mixtures. That is the only difference between mixtures and alligations. I hope the idea is very clear for you. Do not get confused, sir. This is the very subtle difference between mixtures and alligations. But unfortunately, students will find it a lot of difficulty in studying alligations, which is actually not required. Let me try my level best to help you people to understand the mixtures and alligations in the most beautiful way in the next few hours of my class. Now please see the first problem in alligations. Please see the first problem. Your question is, let me start with a very easy question. Your question is, in what ratio should two products costing 310 rupees and 360 rupees should be mixed to get a final mixture worth 325 rupees. That means I have the first product price given as 310 rupees. I have the second product price given as 360 rupees. I want to mix these two quantities in some ratio Q1 by Q2. In what ratio should I mix these two quantities so that after mixing the final mixture will cost 325 rupees. This is the question. I believe that the question is very clear. The prices of two products are given. Average price 325 is also given in the question. You need to find the ratio in which the two products are mixed. Very easy to solve. Q1 by Q2 is nothing but highest minus average. 360 minus 325, it is 35, divided by average minus lowest. 325 minus 310, it is 15. 5 into 7, 5 into 3. That means the two products should be mixed in the ratio 7:3, so that the first product costing 310, second product costing 360, after mixing will give a final mixture of worth 325 rupees. I hope the idea is very clear. Now, suppose for example, let us assume that let us assume that you don't even know the meaning of allegation. Sir, I have never heard of a word called as allegation in my entire life, and I do not like to listen to that word called as allegation also. Can you please convert this question on allegation to a question on mixtures, so that I will learn only mixtures and solve it in my examination? Definitely you can. Now see here, sir, what is that they are saying? If I want to solve that question in mixtures, first product is costing 310 rupees, is mixed with second product is costing 360 rupees. Now the final price according to them it is given as 325. Let us check it out whether we will get 325 or not. Now in mixtures, what else will be given? Product first price will be given, second price will be given, ratio in which the two products are mixed also will be given. That means this 7:3, which is the correct answer for this question, should also be there given in that question, in that mixtures question. That means because 7:3 is the correct answer for this question, that should definitely be one of your answer options, right? Because 7:3 is correct, sir. Because it's a correct answer, definitely that should be one of the answer options. I will pick that as one of the answer options, 7:3. If I use mixtures, which I taught you in my mixtures class, I should end up getting the answer as 325. Let us check it out whether we will get it or not. If I solve it further, this is 310 plus 310 plus diagonal element is 3. I believe you are understanding this logic what I taught you in mixtures. Sum of 3 and 4, sorry, sum of 3 and 7, it is 10. Difference of 360 and 310, it is 50. If I simplify 10 into 1, 10 into 5, 3 into 5 is 15. What is 310 plus 15? 310 plus 15 is 325. And that is exactly what is given in my question also. You can change the question of allegations to a question of mixtures and solved by using answer options if required. I believe that you are very clear. There is no difference, sir. Again and again I am saying you, there is no difference between mixtures and allegations, except that subtle difference of whatever is asked in mixtures will be given in allegations and vice versa. Now let me make you understand you better by taking one more examination question. I am not taking some question just to impress you, sir. This is your original SSC Mains 2017 question. Your question is, in what ratio should coffee powder costing 2500 rupees per kg be mixed with coffee powder costing 1500 rupees per kg, so that the cost of the mixture is 2250 per kg. First product is costing 2500, second product is costing 1500. I should mix it in some ratio so that the mixture cost will become 2250. In what ratio should I mix is the question. Your Q1 by Q2 ratio is given by 1500 minus 2250, which is nothing but minus 750, divided by 2250 minus 2500, which is nothing but minus 250. Minus by minus is plus. 750 by 250 is 3 by 1. You should mix both these parameters in the ratio 3:1, so that the resultant parameter will be costing 2250 rupees per kg. This is your original Mains 2017 questions. I believe that the idea is very clear with the first two basic questions, whatever we have solved. Now please see this question, sir. Your question is, what quantity of wheat at 7.4 rupees per kg is mixed with 35 kgs of wheat, which rates 6.4 rupees per kg, so that the price of the mixed wheat becomes 6.7 per kg. Now see here, your question is what quantity of wheat at 7 rupees per kg, 4 rupees per kg, first product is costing 7.4 rupees, but I don't know how much quantity is what we need to find. With second quantity is given in the question as 35 kgs, it is given in the question of second quantity as 35 kgs, which rates 6.4 rupees per kg, second product is costing 6.4, so that the price of mixed wheat becomes 6.7 rupees per kg. How much is the first quantity is the question. Anyway, two quantities ratio we will find, and then we will find the first quantity very easily. Q1 by Q2 is 6.4 minus 6.7, which is minus 0.3, divided by 6.7 minus 7.4, which is minus 0.7. The ratio of Q1 and Q2 is 3:7. That means according to the ratio, first quantity is 3 kgs, second quantity is 7 kgs, but the question says second quantity is not 7 kgs, second quantity is 35 kgs. 7 should become 35. 7 into 5 is 35. 3 also multiply by 5. 3 into 5. The quantity of first parameter is 3 into 5, 15 kgs. Very easily you can solve it, sir. Very easily. Now, if you remember, this particular value is given in this question, but still we found out the ratio and then converted back to the question. What if this particular value is not given in the question? It makes no difference. Here and there they will keep, twisting the question, but the idea or the concept is remaining the same. That is something which you need to learn. See this question, sir. Two types of rice cost X rupees per kg and 50 rupees per kg. In the question itself they are giving variables, so I cannot avoid variables in this question, right? In the question itself they are giving X. First parameter is pricing X rupees, second parameter is pricing 50 rupees. 2 kgs of first type is mixed with 6 kgs of second type. That means first type is 2 kgs, second type is 6 kgs. Quantity ratio is given in this question. Ratio of quantities is given, and as a result, the average cost price of the mixture becomes rupees 45 per kg. Because of this, average cost price becomes rupees 45 per kg. Find the value of X is the question. Find the value of X. It really does not make any difference, sir. Can I say that Q1 by Q2 in this question is given in the question itself as Q1 by Q2 is 2 by 6, which is 1:3. That means numerator is 1, denominator represents 3. That means if I apply allegations, Q1 by Q2 is nothing but equal to, it is 1 by 3. If I apply 50 minus 45, 50 minus 45 is 5. 45 minus X. 45 minus X should be the denominator. Think little logically. Here the numerator is 1, but actually it should be 5. 1 is becoming 5 multiplied by 5. 3 also should be multiplied by 5. Denominator should be 15, but the denominator is also equal to 45 minus something. 45 minus which number will give you 15? 45 minus 30 only will give you 15. So X value is 30. Very easily you can solve all these questions, sir. Please see this question, sir. Once you understand the concept, these are all very easy questions. And I am telling you again and again, there is not much difference between mixtures and alligations. 4 kgs of sugar priced at 50 rupees per kg. That means 50 rupees per kg is the price of first quantity. First quantity 4 kgs is also given in the question, is mixed with, this is mixed with 8 kgs of sugar priced at 60 rupees per kg. Find the rate of mixed sugar. This is the question on mixtures directly. It really does not make any difference whether we teach this or learn this in alligations or mixtures, because both are more or less the same. Can I say that this is mixed in the ratio 4:8, which is nothing but 1:2. So average cost price of the mixture is 50 plus diagonal element of 50 is 2. Write down 2. Sum of 2 and 1 is 3. Write down 3. Difference of 50 and 60, it is 10. Write down 10. So this is 20 by 3. 20 by 3 is nothing but 6.66. 50 plus 6.66 is 56.66 rupees. Average cost price of the resultant mixture is 56.66 rupees per kg. Sir, can I do it from the reverse way? Yes, definitely. 50 rupees is the product of the first quantity, 4 kgs, and 60 rupees is the price of second quantity, and it is 8 kgs. Average always lies between lowest and highest values. That means average is greater than the lowest, less than the highest. So it is 60 minus something. Highest is 60. Less than 60 means it is 60 minus something. Diagonal element of 60 is 1. Sum of 1 and 2, it is nothing but 3. Difference of 60 and 50 is 10. 10 by 3 is 3.33. 60 minus 3.33 is again 56.66 percentage. And believe me, sir, these are all very, very easy once you understand it, sir. These are all very easy. Tell me the answer for the next question. I am sure that just reading the question you will understand which method to be applied. A shopkeeper bought one type of rice at 12 rupees per kg and other type of rice at 16.25 rupees per kg. This is the first statement which is given. After mixing both the types, he fixed the cost of mixture at 14.75 rupees per kg. Resultant is 14.75. If the total quantity of rice be 85 kgs, first parameter quantity and second type of rice quantity, if I combine, according to question, if I combine, it is 85 kgs. Find the quantity of first type of rice. Where is the difficulty here? Can I use the same methodology? Q1 by Q2 is nothing but Q1 by Q2 is 16.25 minus 14.75. It is nothing but 1.5 divided by 14.75 minus 12. It is nothing but 2.75. It is nothing but 1.5 is 15 and 2.7 is 27.5 if I multiply by 10. So, or in other words, it is 150 divided by 275. This is 25 into 6. This is 25 into 11. So, the quantity in which they both need to be mixed is 6:11. According to ratio, 6 kgs or 6 kgs of first quantity should be mixed. 11 kgs of second quantity should be mixed, so that the total quantity 6 plus 11, which is 17. But the question says it is not 17, it is 85. Simple. 17 is becoming 85. Multiply by 5. 6 also multiply by 5, because they are asking you the first quantity. According to ratio, first quantity is 6. 6 into 5 is 30. If they ask you second quantity, that also can be very easily told as 11 into 5, 55. But in this question, the question which is asked for is first quantity, answer is 30. Very, very easy, sir. Alligations, I don't even understand why students face a lot of difficulty in solving questions. These are all very, very easy, and alligations is exactly similar to mixtures with a very, very small difference. And I hope that the difference is clear for you, which I explained in the beginning of starting of alligations. Now please see another varieties of questions that are asked in allegations. Your question is, in what ratio should Darjeeling tea costing 280 rupees per kg be mixed with Assam tea costing 220 rupees per kg, so that by selling the mixture at 294 rupees per kg, there is a gain of 20%. That means in the question, profit percentage values will be given and selling price will be given. How to solve that varieties of questions? Now, if you observe all our previous question, this is the cost price 12 rupees. This is the cost price 16.25 rupees and 14.75 rupees is also the cost price of the mixtures. If you observe the previous to previous questions, this X is again the cost price, 30 is what we got, 50 is again the cost price and 45 is again the cost price. That means we can alligate the parameters only if the parameters are of similar entities. Please remember that carefully. Any question you take, 7.4 rupees is the cost price of first parameter, 6.4 is the cost price of second parameter, 6.7 is the cost price of the resultant mixture. We can alligate the parameters only if the parameters are of similar quantities. That means every parameter should be of prices itself, and in price again subcategory they should be either everything cost price or everything either should be selling price. That is how it should be to alligate it. Now, in this question they are saying, in what ratio should Darjeeling tea costing 280 rupees per kg, costing 280, cost price is 280, be mixed with Assam tea costing 220 rupees per kg, cost price is 220 rupees, so that by selling the mixture at 294 rupees per kg, selling price is given as 294 rupees, there is a gain of 20%. Profit percentage is nothing but 20%. Now see here, this is nothing but cost price, this is nothing but cost price. The resultant what I am writing should also be cost price, but the resultant of the mixture is given in terms of selling price, and therefore the profit percentage is also given as 20%. Convert that selling price by 20% to cost price. Selling price is 294, profit percent is 20%, 20% is 1 by 5. The meaning of 20% 1 by 5 is denominator represents cost price is 5 rupees. If it is numerator, profit percentage will be the numerator, profit will be 1 rupee. Selling price should be how much? I took the article for 5 rupees. I want to make 1 rupee profit. That means I should sell the article for 5 plus 1, 6 rupees. But the question says selling price is not 6. Selling price is 294. 6 into 49 is 294. 5 also multiply by 49. 5 into 49 is, it is 245. This cost price I should put it here as the resultant. That means instead of saying that there is a 20% profit on 294 rupees selling price, I can also say that the cost price is 245. All are absolutely same. Now I know you can easily find the ratio in which the two products or two varieties of tea are mixed. Q1 by Q2 is 220 minus 245, it is minus 25. 245 minus 280, it is minus 35. It is 25 by 35. In what ratio they are mixed? They are mixed in the ratio 25:35 or 5:7. Very easily you can solve this question. So this is another variety of question where profit percentage will be given and selling price will be given, so that you need to find the cost price and find out the quantities or the ratios. One more example I will take it so that my students will not face any difficulty. See this question, sir. See this question. Same variety of question for your better understanding. What quantity of tea at 50 rupees per kg, first parameter is 50 rupees per kg, is mixed with 30 kgs of tea at 60 rupees per kg. Second parameter is costing 60 rupees per kg and quantity of second parameter is given as 30 kg. That we will check it at the end anyway, no issues. So that the mixture is sold at 63 rupees per kg. It is sold. Selling price is given as 63 rupees per kg at a profit of 16.66 percentage. Profit percentage is 1 by 6. 16.66 is 1 by 6, which I already taught in multiple classes. Same logic I will implement. This is cost price, this is cost price. I don't want some other person to come and sit as the resultant, which is selling price. Convert it to cost price. Denominator is 6. So cost price is 6. If it is profit percentage, numerator will represent profit. Profit is 1. So selling price should be 6 plus 1, 7. But the question says it is not 7, it is 63. 7 into which number is 63? 7 into 9. 6 also multiply by 9. 6 into 9 is 54. Cost price is 54. That means the resultant cost price is 54. Now I am damn sure that you know how to find Q1 by Q2 ratio by using alligation concept. 60 minus 54, it is 6. 54 minus 50, it is 4. 6 by 4 is 3 by 2. That means first quantity is 3 kgs according to ratio. Second quantity is 2 kgs according to ratio. But question says second quantity is not 2 kgs. It is given in the question as 30 kgs. 2 should become 30 kgs. Multiply by 15. 3 also multiply by 15. 3 into 15 is 45 kgs. Answer for this question is 45 kgs. I believe that you are understanding the actual usage where alligation needs to be used. Please see this question. Another question for your better understanding. 25% gain is made. That means profit percentage is given as 25%. By selling the mixture of two types of sugar at 450 rupees per kg. Selling price is given as 450. Let us do statement by statement. 1 by 4 is cost price is 4. Profit is 1. Selling price should be 5, but selling price should be 450. 5 into which number is 450? 5 into 90 is 450. 4 into 90 is 360. That means the resultant cost price of the mixture is 360 rupees per kg. That is the meaning. If one type of sugar costing 560 rupees per kg was mixed with 185 kgs of other type of sugar which cost 280 rupees per kg. That means first type is costing 560, second type is costing 280, resultant is 360 which we found out here. Then how many kilograms of the former was used? How many kgs of the first variety was used is the question. Q1 by Q2. Same logic, sir. It is nothing but equal to this 280 minus 360. It is minus 80 divided by 360 minus 560. It is minus 200. This is nothing but 8 by 20. 8 by 20 is 2 into 4 or 4 into 2, 4 into 5. So Q1 by Q2 ratio is, it is 2:5. So according to ratio, 2 kgs of first quantity is mixed, 5 kgs of second quantity is mixed. But the question says second quantity is weighing 185 kgs. Question says it is not 5 kgs. Question says 185 kgs. 5 should become 185. 5 into which number is 185, or 185 divided by 5 is how much? It is 37. 2 also multiply by 37. 2 into 37 is, it is 74 kgs. Answer for this question is 74 kgs. If you think little logically, sir, they are asking you 2 into which number should be the answer. So answer should be a multiple of 2. 75 is not the answer. 37 should not be the answer. So either it should be 74 or it should be 80. Choose any one of your choice. If the statement given in the question is satisfying, after you choose one of the values, whichever is satisfying, that should be the answer. The other one should be incorrect answer. Simple common sense way where I have taught you this kind of methodologies by solving by answer options in so many questions in my so many topics. Now let us solve a virginal question which had come in SSC mains. I did not mention it here, but this is one of the virginal question which had come in SSC mains, sir. Now see here, let us read the question. It really does not make any difference between these questions and the previous questions which we have solved if you are good in solving by concept. Let us read the question. A merchant has 100 kgs of sugar. Total quantity what he has is 100 kgs of sugar. This is the first statement. A merchant has 100 kgs of sugar, 25 kgs of which he sells at some profit percentage. Out of 100 kgs, 25 kgs is sold at some profit percentage. I don't know how much profit percentage he is selling the 25 kgs, and the rest out of 100, if 25 is gone, remaining is 75 kgs, and the remaining 75 kgs at 8% profit percentage. Remaining 75 kgs he is selling at 8% profit. He gains 10% on the whole. He gains 10% on the whole. The overall profit percentage what he is gaining is 10%. What profit percentage was made or gained by selling 25 kgs of sugar? That means this value of sum is what we need to find. Now see here, first quantity is 25, second quantity is 75. Ratio in which the two quantities are mixed, it is given as 25 by 75, which is 1:3, and this sum percentage is what we need to find. That I don't know the value, that is what I am finding. That is what, let me keep it as some unknown variable. This is 8 and the resultant is 10. Can I say that if I apply alligations, alligation numerator will be 8 minus 10, which is nothing but minus 2. 8 minus 10, which is nothing but minus 2. 10 minus something should be the denominator. 10 minus something should be the denominator. I don't know what is that something. Now think little logically. Anyway, can I write this minus 2 by 10 minus something as also equal to 2 divided by something minus 10. 2 divided by something minus 10. If I take two negative common factor in both the cases, can I say that according to the ratio numerator is 1, but here the numerator is 2. 1 is becoming 2, multiply by 2. 3 also multiply by 2. 3 into 2 should be 6. That means denominator should be 6. Something minus 10. Something minus 10 should give you the value as 6. Which number minus 10 will give you 6? That value is nothing but 16. Answer for this question is first quantity of 25 kgs should be sold at, or should be, what is that, should be sold at 16% profit. That something value in this question is 16. Something minus 10 should give you 6. That something value should be 16 only, right? 16 minus 10 only is 6, right, sir? Answer for this question is 16. I believe that you are able to understand it very, very easily. Let me explain you one more question. I will definitely take two similar kind of questions wherever required, so that you will not find it difficulty. Now see here, your question is, a shopkeeper has 66 kgs of rice. Total kgs of rice shopkeeper is having is 66 kgs. Part of which he sells at 15% loss. Some part he is selling at 15% loss. Because it is a loss, I am putting a negative sign. and the remaining at 45% profit. Some other remaining portion he is selling at 45% profit. Because it is loss, I put a negative sign. Because it is profit, I am putting a positive sign here. He gains 15% on the whole. Overall profit percentage is 15%. So again it is plus 15%. Your question is, what quantity of rice was sold at 15% loss? This, how much quantity was sold at 15% loss, I need to find. Same like my previous question, no difference. If I want to find Q1 by Q2, this is nothing but 45 minus 15. 45 minus 15 is 30 divided by 15 minus of minus 15. 15 minus of minus 15 is 15 plus 15, 30. That means both are mixed in the ratio of 1:1. 1:1 means equal ratio. Out of total 66 ratio kgs of rice which was present, equal ratios are sold at 15% loss and 45% profit. 66 equally divided is 33 kg. 66 by 2. 33 kgs of rice was sold at 15% loss and 45 and another 33 kgs of rice was again sold at 45% profit. So that the resultant became 15% profit. I hope that this kind of problem solving should never be a difficulty, sir. Now let us check how can we use the similar method to solve a original SSC main 2017 question. I am not joking, you can cross check this original question. See here, same question. Same like my previous two question. A trader has 2000 kgs of rice. Totally he is having 2000 kgs of rice. He sold one part of it at 10% profit. This is 10% profit and the rest at 16% profit. Remaining at 16% profit. He gains 14.2% on the whole. Overall profit is 14.2%. What quantity of rice was sold at 10% profit? This 10% of profit he sold it for some quantity of rice. How much, what it is the question? Same logic. Q1 by Q2 is nothing but 16 minus 14.2. It is 1.8. 14.2 minus 10. It is 4.2. This is 18 divided by 42. 18 divided by 42 is 6 into 3, 6 into 7. So the two quantities are mixed in the ratio 3:7. It is mixed in the ratio 3:7. According to the ratio, total quantity is 3 units of first quantity, 7 units of second quantity. Total is 3 plus 7, 10. According to question, total is 2000 kgs. 10 is becoming 2000. Multiply by 200. What quantity of rice was sold at 10% profit? According to ratio, it is 3. According to question, how much? 3 also multiply by 200. Answer is 600. There is no difference in the way you are solving if you understand the concept.